Welcome to Turning Point Canada, powered by a crowded World Talks Media, a movement built on truth, courage, and conviction. We stand for freedom of speech, faith, and family, and we challenge the narratives that divide our nation. From coast to coast, Canadians are awakening to a new era of independent thought. Join the conversation. This is Turning Point Canada. We stand on guard for thee.
From coast to coast, a movement rises. Guided by God's truth and powered by faith in His Word, this is Turning Point Canada. And now, your host, John Crowded. Together, we're taking back Canada.
Hey guys, good evening Canada and welcome to the Turning Point Canada Foundation. Tonight, oh my god, what's going on in Canada? Not good at all, not good at all. No, tariff, Canadian cheating, oh, it's gonna be bad guys. Guys, it's not going really good today. Like Donald Trump, Doug Ford, Mark Carney. I got this, guys. I got this. I'm gonna take care of you, all of you. I'm telling you, it's not gonna. No, it's not gonna happen. Why it's not gonna happen? It's pretty simple to understand. When we get like something about Canada cheated and got caught. Ooh, don't you think it's not in a good way to start with a potential relationship? I mean, I am a businessman, and when you try to start like in the right way, I mean, personally, I believe it's not. I don't know. What do you think? You can you can email us at contact@tpcan.ca. Like I said, tonight we're gonna have like a few minutes together and just to look into what's going on exactly. All I can say is this was completely reckless. It was completely reckless from Doug Ford to do such a thing, like to go and be the guy. See, and try to convince the American in the first place. Wow, who's the campaign manager? I remember that, Doug Ford. I remember you're saying, yeah, you should have like my campaign manager, like when Pierre Poilievre was facing like defeat and did not succeed in the election, and he lost his seat as well, right? I do remember that. Is Canada playing like a fair on the world stage? I don't think so. I don't think so. Too much power for a little man like Mr. Man Cave, because the Blue Jays successfully, like they are going to the World Series and being all cocky. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That cocky? They're going to win in 6? Okay. Wow. And that's how, like, you pump the Canadian? Doug Ford? Like, your citizen in Ontario. Oh, wow. They must be happy today. No. They probably, like, and I'm not calling you stupid guys, but they're probably so upset right now. And I don't know. I feel like they're probably, like, confused by, hey, is he doing a real good job right now? I don't know. I don't think so. His brother, who was on Crystal Met, was better, actually. True story. More like people. Doug Ford is a snub guy. Yeah. And the tweet that set the internet on fire came from Donald Trump. Okay. This morning at 7:23. I mean, it was last night at 10, but at 7:23 this morning, oh my God, he wrote like Canada, oh Canada, with Governor Trudeau. He likes to call Justin Trudeau Governor Trudeau. Wow, that is like you don't need to say to use like to swear or to insult someone. I love the beautiful way he liked to minimize the importance of someone. Oh, I don't know if Trudeau is still in love with Katy Perry. Yeah. So the fraudulent look. I mean, took a big buy ad. Oh, and when actually Reagan loved tariff for our country and its national security. Oh boy. Oh boy. I know. Hey, Parker, what's up? What's up, Parker? Honestly, right now, like, whether you agree, let's agree to disagree. Like, someone I know, like, around, like, I mean, I'm working with. Oh gosh, that's annoying. Let's agree to disagree. Okay. The post hit a nerve. Clearly, and isn't it like the prime minister of Manitoba, like that criminal guy, yeah, like that ex-convict who beat up a taxi driver. Yeah. He was like, oh, I support Dog for the people who's on Space or Rumble. I don't know if you're gonna heard that quote, but listen, this one, it's lovely.
My fellow Manitobans, Ontario's TV ads present Ronald Reagan's views on tariffs accurately and powerfully. President Trump's damaging tariffs go completely against Mr. Reagan's legacy. And it's clear that these ads are working. If you throw a rock at a lake and you don't hear a splash, you've probably missed. So to my good friend Doug Ford, keep the ads on TV. They're effective, and this country is behind you.
Like, seriously? The ad is effective? The ad is effective. No, it's not. And Donald Trump on February the 2025 literally said, I'm not going to invade Canada. Oh, no, with military purpose. No. With my soldier? Oh, hell no. I'm going to get them economically. Simple as that. Yeah. Nothing else, nothing less. I keep saying that to Anya. And right now, like I said, that post hit a nerve. And the little twat, and I like to call him like a fruitcake, that guy from the Manitoba. Who the heck over there voted for a criminal, an ex-convict? I mean, the same thing with Stephen Guilbeault. Who the hell, like, he's okay with a criminal activist? It's still a criminal from where I'm coming from, okay? I mean, personally, if he was coming to my company, okay, and we had like to do a clearance, to do a screening, I would refuse the guy. I don't want to be associated with like a criminal activist like Stephen Guilbeault. He is a criminal, okay? Simple like that. And that premier from Manitoba, he beat up a taxi driver. What? How the hell that happen? Seriously. I mean, here in Nunavut, Emily, they get kicked out of the assembly for less than that, for being intoxicated, or like if they find out, over there, they find out like he does like whoever does like criminal activities or like, a crime in general. I don't know, Inuit are like pretty categorical, like they're tolerant in general, but they won't let an MLA at the assembly who, beat up a taxi driver. No. Or even an alcoholic who showed up like most of the time over there and intoxicated. That's a no-no. So how the hell that happened? I don't know. Like Doug Ford got supported by that lunatic from Manitoba. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Does that really count? I don't think so. So tonight, we break it down. What tariffs really are and how they shape national security. Like, no, seriously, how they shape national security and whether Canada have been played by the rules. Okay? But tariffs sounds like boring. Okay? It's like purely boring to anyone. But they are the heartbeat of the sovereignty. Okay? And tariff is not a tax or it's not a tax on people. It's a shield for workers. And look what's going on. I'm probably just gonna scorch like the name of that company as Stellaris, I think, Parker. We just lost like 3,000 job. Amazon, yeah, on Montreal side, 7,000. Bam! Oh, hey, they shut down the warehouse. 7,000 jobs. Bam! Like that. During the summer, 40,000 jobs. Makes me laugh when I see Mark Carney out of nowhere. Oh yeah, I'm gonna create like military purposes, like 100,000 jobs. Ah, shush, just to it's gonna be the taxpayer money you're using to create it's a fake economy. It's a complete fake economy. What he's doing, Mark Carney, the savior of Canada, the negotiator, because he's a real negotiator. He's an ex-banker. Even my own mom was like, oh, yeah, but he have skills. He's an ex-banker. Oh, yeah. Ex-banker of what? And I know bankers, and usually I'm better than them to negotiate. Seriously. So when countries dump cheap steel or grin into our market, Canada producer lose jobs. Simple like this. Tariff level the field. And here, okay, guys, here what's most Canadian don't realize don't realize as we speak right now. In 2024 alone, okay, Canada imported over 450 billion in foreign goods. Yeah. Yet barely protected its own manufacturers. Yeah, meanwhile, the U.S. has used a tariff strategy to pressure China. Yeah, oh yeah. But I'm pretty sure he's about to have here's the funny thing. I'm pretty sure Trump will have a clear picture and a deal before Canada, because right now, hey, no, it's over, Canada. No, we're not dealing with Canada anymore. Okay. But again, it's all about strategy. Well, how do you feel, guys? Tomorrow, if I was telling you, hey, we're going to have to surrender, we have no choice. We have no choice. We don't have the leverage of the U.S. or China. Would you like to become a Chinese? I'm kidding by saying that. But I don't think so. I don't think Canadian are ready to, well, we have two choice, to join USA or to become part of China or Russia. But logically speaking, there would be more China because Mark Carney, Melanie Jolie, Anita, Gary, they love to talk about China so bad. Oh, they are our second, entity who buy so much from Canada, obviously from Canada, because Canada is so cheap. They're not capable to see out of the box, and all the resource we have, honestly. But meanwhile again, the U.S. has used tariffs strategically to pressure China, protect energy jobs, and restore factories at home. So the question isn't whether tariffs works. The question is who they work for, right? Are we right now defending Canadian workers or foreigner lobbyists or globalists, right, Mark? Or Mr. Dogford? You see, like, I'm trying to figure out something here. Okay, maybe he's doing that on purpose. Anyone had like that feeling, like maybe everything is on purpose to clearly be sure, like the Canada will fall apart on purpose. Everything is planned as we speak right now. So the question again, I'll say it again: are we really defending Canadian worker or foreigner lobbyist? A worker is worthy of his wage. Luke 10.7. Fair trade is not just economics, it's justice, guys. But our dear Dogford, with his lovely campaign manager, have the best idea to spend like $75 million on a stupid ad trying to, like American, it's fair competition. American is going to be like, hey, whatever. Like, honestly, not interested. No, I'm going to save my own country. And I completely agree with that mindset. I want to save Canadian. I want to keep our job here. But the people you vote for are ruining, have no skills against a guy who is a billionaire. Okay. And, I mean, technically speaking, if he's a billionaire, logically, you send like a guy who's just a guy named Mark Carney, who is like the kind of a sneaky dude, having like his own interests elsewhere. Not even, he had like how many passport guys again? You do remember that one. But having like, doing like tax invasion, like, come on. Islandman, hello. Brookfield, oh, no, I have no conflict. I have no conflict at all. I'm working right now as we speak to figure out the donor who gave a donation to the Liberal Party, okay? To find out how come like the Hamas, free Palestine, huh? They like to scream that like all the time. How come like that was so easy under Mark Carney? Not Justin Trudeau, okay? But Mark Carney. Okay. And the other thing, if he's not fighting that much, Mark Carney, for like the job about all those vehicles for the Stellarists whatsoever, maybe he's not like, maybe he does have like some any interest with Brookfield. Do they have any share of vehicles company? That's something like I didn't hear from any media so far. Yeah. That's something you guys should look into. Oh yeah, definitely. So just to go back like on the cheating system, okay? Now let's talk about the word that triggered everyone. Cheating. What does Canadian cheating mean in this context, guys? It doesn't mean ordinary Canadian or dishonest or something like this. No, I don't think so. Like, it means our institution sometimes bend rules while pretending like to be the referee, right? Subsidize to state-owned enterprise, trade, credit, hidden in aid packages, environmental policy that punish domestic farmers to be, but let foreigner competitors slide. And that's the real cheating. Boom. Just right there. What are we going to do, Parker? I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't look good at all. What is the next thing Mark Carney will have to? Okay, I'll let it go. I'll bend over. I'm sorry for saying that, guys, but I'll bend over again. I'll bend over and okay. I guess I'm gonna cut down the. Apparently, he had like a bargain or like an agreement on steel, but not anymore. So you will have to do something about it. Oh yeah, you will have to do something about it. Definitely, he would have to let go something to bring back Donald Trump. But again, the strategy of Donald Trump, economically speaking, it's to make Canada struggle and fall apart. Simple like this. So Canada later on will have no choice to surrender. Yeah. I mean, when you don't have any money, what do? You go bankruptcy, right? So just to say this, and the real cheating, okay? You get where I'm going with that. But when leader cover for those deals while preaching fairness, citizens lose trust completely. And I hope the Canadians are losing hope in that liberal government for once. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, oh, hey, we need to vote conservative. I don't think conservative will do. What do you think they can do better? Like in which way they will be like more like, hey, we're the new sheriff in town. It's the ping pong game, you know, when it's not the liberal after 10 years, we're going to switch to the conservative. We're not going to give chance to the NDP or the Green Party. Oh, yeah, she's alone. Or the PPC, okay? So what else? What else do we have? Do we need a brand new party with real, people, like some individual women and men will be capable to speak our language and say, hey, I will fight for you guys. That is enough. It's over those over 100K salaries at the parliament because, I'm an MP or whatever it is, a deputy or whatever you want to call it. Because there's a huge gangbang in that government that ripping off all Canadian. What the hell, man? Lead by example, don't you think? People send something off, and they're right about it. They're completely right about it. It's time for transparency from Ottawa to Washington, okay? They don't tell us everything behind. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not the commercial itself. It's not 100% a commercial itself. It's something. There's something else too, where you don't know and I don't know. When Donald Trump tweets, it shakes the internet. Simple like that. It shakes completely the internet. But beyond the noise, he's raising a serious question about the national interest. Every country is supposed to protect its own. Simple like that. Why is Canada ashamed to say so and say, hey, ho, like, I don't know, whatever the tone you want to use. Enough is enough. And I can see Mr. Burns, a.k.a. Mark Carney, turning around like and talk to Schmidt. Like, he has no spine. He's scared of his own shadow. Oh, gosh. You think like I would be scared of Mr. Carney? Like in a debate? Or like, and if we go like Pierre Poilievre. Just Pierre Poilievre. I respect the guy. But I met him more than once. He doesn't even remember. But I do remember. And the tone, everything in the tone, like the personality. No. It's not going to change. It's not going to change nothing. I've got the power, like the song. I've got the power. Sorry, guys. I don't want to, piss off anyone tonight. But USA, they have the power right now as we speak. I want to build something with you guys. Turning Point Canada. Okay, TPCan.ca. Okay, you can contact us at contact@tpcan.ca. Okay, we're there's a battle out there. There's a major fight, rumble, riot, however you want to call it. Okay, we need to do something about it. We cannot keep those people, like especially the premier of Manitoba, backing up like dog for who the hell are you? You're just someone who beat up a taxi driver. The green belt. How come nobody's talking about the green belt with Dogford? That's fraud. Like no, like the RCMP, like as usual, the usual RCMP, knowing like which one is the superintendent, like here in Canada. Hey, come on now, like with SNC Lavalin, we can. There's too much to cover the whole the whole show. There's too much. There's too much fraud literally under your eyes, and nobody's talking about it. Of course, the foreigner, the one who just immigrated here, they're not gonna say anything. They're happy, like they're coming from like a third world, and I'd rather to be here than so I'll shut up and I'll vote for the liberal, huh? Surfing on that that little wave. So under Reagan and Trump, the U.S. saw tariffs as a tool of the national security, but here our bureaucrat treat them like dirty woods. Maybe the real issue is that Canada has become like too dependent. Yeah, not capable to think out of the box. How can I, sell my stuff to someone else? Then not just USA. Of course, they're right next to us. Obviously, I'm pretty sure we will always make business with them. I mean, until they. If, and only if, we don't fall apart until then, and let's go, we're going to sell some oil ASAP. Enough with the green little fruit cake saying, oh my God, we need to be careful with that little frog right there. Those little frogs, like those little fish. At a certain point, you want to survive. Right now we are on the survival mode. Hello. After all those jobs lost. Hello, guys. So let's, oh gosh, because someone does, and it's usually not our workers. And let's say this, guys. Let your yes to be yes and your no to be no. Okay? Matthew 5:37. Clarity is courage. Okay? Simple like that. But this story is bigger than one tweet. Deeper than that. Oh, yeah. It's about whether Canada can still stand independent in a world where every decision is approved by foreigner, banks, international court, and, unelected NGO. Yeah. Tariff, borders, energy policy, they all come down to one word. Just one word. Control. I want to control you. USA is trying to control what's going on. Who has like the pole position right now? USA. Everybody are like, just China. China is like, well, a little bit bigger than anybody. But I can guarantee you, it's not going well under their roof as well. Like USA with their debt. So, who controls Canada's future? A bureaucracy in Geneva or something? Or I don't know. Or the people who build this nation every day. You to decide, guys. You to decide. And at Turning Point Canada Foundation, we believe, I do believe, and I hope you do believe it as well. The answer must be the people. Faith driven, hard-working Canadian who still believe truth and freedom belong together. Okay? Together. Bless in this nation whose God is the Lord. Okay? Psalm 33:12. So tonight, guys, okay? Before I'll let you go, and thank you for being there, okay? Sincerely. So tonight, question isn't whether Trump was right or wrong. It's whether Canada still has the courage to be honest about his own interest. Transparency isn't anti-Canadian as well. It's the definition of Canadian honor. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much, guys, for tonight. Sincerely, I'm John Crowded for Turning Point Canada Foundation, reminding you that truth is patriotic. Oh, yeah, and silence is not an option. It's over. We don't stay silent anymore. Please, please speak up. Talk about us. Let's stay united all together, guys. Watch this episode again on Rumble and YouTube. Good night, Canada.
Welcome to Turning Point Canada, powered by a crowded world talks media, a movement built on truth, courage, and conviction. We stand for freedom of speech, faith, and family, and we challenge the narratives that divide our nation. From coast to coast, Canadians are awakening to a new era of independent thought. Join the conversation. This is Turning Point Canada. We stand on guard for thee.
From coast to coast, a movement rises. Guided by God's truth and powered by faith in His Word, this is Turning Point Canada. And now, your host, John Crowded. Together, we're taking back Canada.
Just would like to let you know, guys, we'll be back Sunday. Sunday, be there. And let's kick out some door. You guys are the last line of defense. Never forget that. Thank you for being there tonight.